A district champion will be crowned in just a few hours for Grayson County. They look for their first title since 2021. For Butler, they look for their first since the year later in 2022. The home team has won back-to-back years in the district. Will the Lady Cougs make it a third straight? Or will it be Butler County to spoil the party? And a good evening and welcome here to the Cougar Den for this evening's coverage of Lady Cougar basketball on K105. Sam Gormley and Stephen Smith with you. And Stephen, 12th District Championship. Doesn't get much better than this,
does
it?
It doesn't. It's big, and you hope the girls have spent the last couple days preparing themselves mentally. Coach Mack, I'm sure, probably took it easy on them as far as practice goes, but got to have your mind right, got to be ready to go from the tip.
Coming up on our locker room show, we'll introduce you to both the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Lady Bears of Butler County. We'll talk to the head coach, Mike McClinsick, and bring you the starting lineups. Grayson County and Butler County in the 12th District Championship comes up next here on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Picture this. You're with a group of friends, you've had a drink or two, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill or how it will react with alcohol. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans die from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate. Learn more at cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected?
Here we go!
Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when hawk moth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov.
Grayson County and Butler County about ready to roll here in this 12th District Championship game. Lady Bears of Butler County, they picked up a win against Edmondson County 44-41 in the nightcap on Monday. Stephen, you stayed around and watched. I stayed around and watched. For one, we talked prior to the game, I don't remember if it was on air or off air, it doesn't particularly matter, that we felt like it was going to be a 5-point game the entire time, and it's exactly what it was.
Yeah, it was, Sam. We've talked about it so many times this year, the importance of free throws, and it really came down to free throws right at the end. And Butler County hit theirs, and they ended up winning.
Are you reading my sheet here? Because that was exactly where I was heading next, because are you ready for a free throw stat? You mentioned free throws. Huge. Grayson County and Butler County have played 3 times this season. In those 3 games combined, Butler County has attempted 66 free throws. Grayson County has attempted 67.
Wow.
Almost identical. Grayson County plus 27 in those categories as far as points when it comes to that. Butler County just at 50%. Grayson County at 89.5%. In those 3 games, Grayson County has won by a combined 30 points.
Wow.
Stephen, free throws are going to be the difference today.
27 free throws and you win 3 games by 30 points. It's pretty easy to figure it out.
And it's a 1 free throw difference. So it's not like one team got a bunch of free throws or something like that. It's going to be a huge thing to watch for this game, and it's something that Butler County struggles at. 59% from the free throw line this season.
It's amazing to me, Sam. We watch junior pro games, you watch middle school, you watch high school, you watch college, even into the pro game. you see so many times that free throws end up being a factor, especially probably I watch more college than anything, and you see that come up so many times where the winner is the one that's able to get a better percentage from the free throw line. You may be right. I mean, tonight could very easily come down to free throws, and hopefully we're hitting and they're missing.
Ava Wilson's leading scorer, 12.3 points per game for Butler County. Anne-Marie Skaggs at 10.6. Taylor Leach at 8.9. Grayson County had the win against Whitesville Trinity. Not necessarily the prettiest thing in the world, but a win is a win. We'll talk about that and more after this. It's Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran, and disability employer.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected?
Here we go!
Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
The Grayson County Lady Cougars 22-7, 6-1 in the 12th district of play is how they are right now. Picked up a win against Whitesville Trinity 54-32 to advance to this point. Stephen, it wasn't a work of art, but at the same time it was a work of art because at the end of the evening they had more points than Whitesville Trinity, and when you get to the postseason, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it really is, and we talked to Coach Mack after the game. Teams that make a deep run in the postseason ended up have to win one ugly game. So hopefully we've gotten that ugly one behind us. We'll come out sharper tonight and keep rolling next week into the region tournament.
It's huge.
Where is it at?
The region tournament, apparently, I'm surprised you don't know because everybody wants to play there. It's the world-famous Owensboro Sports Center. If you're watching and you're a fan of the Sports Center, I ask you why. Why?
Part of it.
Why? Do you know why? I don't know. I didn't know if you might have had a reason as to why, because I don't particularly know as to why anyone really wants to play there. Because the atmospheres in here have been awesome the past couple of days, better than anything I've ever experienced at the Owensboro Sports Center. For Grayson County, you're going to hopefully see a little bit more of Allie Jennings today. And Stephen, Allie coming off the bench in that fourth quarter, she had 4 points. And I know when I talked to Coach Mack before the game, he said, I asked him, I said, is Allie good? And he says, yeah. I said, is there any way that, she wouldn't play in this game? And he says, no. She's playing.
Yeah, you get a player like that. She's a senior. And I think something like that can create an emotional lift as much as her coming in and scoring a couple points, grabbing a couple rebounds. It brought a smile to my face when she scored on the first one. She's running back and she's trying to hold it back and do what she's supposed to. Had this huge grin on her face, and it really did me good. But yeah, her being in this game tonight is big, and who knows how many minutes she'll get. But when she gets out there, she'll be playing as hard as she can.
Coach Mack's the head coach. We'll talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by Coach Mack from the Grayson County Lady Cougars. Coach, you had the game against Whitesville on Monday. When you went back and watched the film, what did you not like watching it?
Our start. You know, I didn't think we were very aggressive. We kind of came out a little bit, I'm not going to say lackadaisical, but we didn't have the energy that we needed to start the game. And so that was the main thing that I've seen. But, you know, as the game went on, it picked up and we got better at it.
What did you like?
Second half. You know, we just played our type of ball the second half, and I liked the way we moved the ball. Our scoring was spread out. You know, they couldn't just concentrate on one person. So that was huge, I think.
You've now had back-to-back games that haven't really been the game that you all have played during that winning streak. What's the mentality your team needs to have after back-to-back bad games? Or not even bad, I'm not even sure that's the right word to describe it.
Well, they got to, you know, realize that we've got to, you know, be playing for 32 minutes. We can't just, you know, show up, let the first few minutes go by or something like that. We have to play for 32 minutes for us to be successful. And we, you know, the last couple of games, I mean, we may not be mentally ready, and if that's the case, that's on me. So, but I think, you know, they're going to be all right tonight.
Do you get to, with this game, knowing that no matter what happens tonight, you all could win by 100, lose by 100, you still have a game next week. Does that allow you to coach differently, and does that allow them to play differently?
Well, our goal at the beginning of the year was to win a district championship. So, you know, for us to do that, you know, we have to be mentally wanting to win and getting after it and play our game. You know, we haven't played our game for 4 quarters here the last couple of weeks like we want to. So if we can do that tonight, we'll be okay, I believe.
I went through today, and in about 50 years of Grayson County basketball history, never have the girls, at least that I've been able to find, played a team 4 times in one season. Is that overrated, or is there something to the challenges with that?
It's a challenge. I mean, obviously, I'm sure it's on Butler's minds. It's on our minds, you know. But we're just trying to take it a game at a time. It doesn't matter what the past is, what the future is going to hold. You know, we got to take care of tonight.
There is that old saying that you can't beat a team 3 times. You've proven that wrong already this year. You can't beat it 4 times. So is there any truth to that in the challenges of being the winning team when it comes to that?
I watch, you know, World Series get swept, you know, 4 games, so we're going for a sweep.
I like the sound of that. Butler, you saw them a couple of weeks ago. How have they improved since that mark?
Well, I think, you know, a lot of it depends on if Wilson stays out of foul trouble, and I think she's doing a better job of that. You know, but I mean, we have to keep Leach, Wilson, and Skaggs under control. We got to keep them under control, and we can't let somebody else step up and start hitting threes or something like that. But if we can keep those 3 under control, I feel pretty good about it.
You mentioned Wilson. She's a force down low. How do you limit her?
Well, we've been lucky, Sam, in the games we played that we've got her into some foul trouble where she didn't get to play a whole lot. You know, going back to our 3 games, you know, she's averaging about 13 points, and there's 2 of them averaging 9. And, you know, we've just got to keep her off the boards, try to get her in foul trouble, take some charges from her, and really block her out hard.
In the 3 games you've played against them this year, you all have attempted 67 free throws. They have attempted 66. In that margin, though, you all are plus 27. How do you take advantage of that again tonight?
We got to shoot the free throws really well. That's the only way you can take advantage of that one. But I'm glad you told me that.
Sydney and Allie, when we talked to them at Meet the Cougar Night, I was listening to that again today. I asked them what's their goal. So they want to win a district championship. How do you do it?
We got to play good defense. Like I said, keep those 3 under control. Don't let anybody else slip out and get hot or something like that. We got to rebound, play good defense, and take care of the ball.
Coach, good luck. More comes up on the Locker Room Show after this.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world.
When disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs." Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County and Butler County, the 12th District Championship is next on K105.
Future Designs Building Materials, Midway Pharmacy, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Grayson County Schools, and by Scotty's. Now get set for the tip-off. Coming up next on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Being blind doesn't always look how others may think. Stargardt disease was supposed to define me.
Retinitis pigmentosa aimed to overwhelm my family.
It tried to cut me down. A blinding eye disease attempted to force me away from doing what I was born to do.
But it cannot stop me. I have the tools.
I will keep moving forward.
Pushing past the limits of this disability.
I know where to find support and where I can be seen.
Great vision doesn't require great sight. Innovative research, educational resources, supportive community. The Foundation Fighting Blindness is leading the charge in finding treatments and cures for blinding diseases. Make your impact today. Donate now at fightingblindness.org. A public service message from the Foundation Fighting Blindness.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
This is Grayson County Cougar Basketball on K105. Cougar Basketball is brought to you in part by Future Designs Building Materials, Midway Pharmacy, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Grayson County Schools, and by Scotty's. Now let's get you courtside for the tip-off. Here's Sam Gormley.
Grayson County and Butler County in the 12th District Championship are about ready to get underway here this evening. Your starting lineups for Butler County: Taylor Leach, Anne-Marie Skaggs, Parker Willoughby, Ava Wilson, and Addison Miller. And for Grayson County, it's Bree Jones, Sydney Perkins, Sutton Van Meter, Isabel Blanton, and Ella Narvaez. Those are the lineups. Steven's strategies and the play-by-play are next.
both now and in the future. At Milton Hershey School in Hershey, Pennsylvania, we make that a reality for children from qualifying families who are looking for greater opportunities. Milton Hershey School enrolls students from pre-K through 12th grade from across the United States to live and learn on a beautiful state-of-the-art campus with all costs covered. Students who are accepted to Milton Hershey School have access to a top-tier education, along with healthcare, meals, housing, and fully funded career pathways to pursue whatever they're passionate about, from performing arts to internships to coding. Students can even accrue up to $95,000 to continue their education after high school, thanks to the generosity of chocolatier Milton Hershey and his wife, Catherine. Are you looking to set your child up for success or know a child who could benefit from Milton Hershey School? Learn more at mhskids.org/admissions.
Grayson County and Butler County in the 12th District Championship game. Both teams are playing next week in the 3rd region tournament. Only one will go in as a district champion. Stevens for the Lady Cougs to do it. What are your strategies?
I'm going to say we got to get out to a good start. That became a plague for us earlier on. But you got to come out to a good start. You got to control the boards. Got to get on the boards and make sure that we're there. We talked about a lot of free throws. That means there's going to be, if there's a lot of free throws, it means there's going to be a lot of fouls. So hopefully those fouls will stay in our favor.
Hope Mr. Spirit's okay. He just fell. Everybody's helping him up right now. Good. Appears that he's okay. I just, out of my peripheral, saw him hit the ground. Hopefully he appears that he's okay. And similar to Allie Jennings in that realm of, he's immediately going to the team. You're not taking him off this floor right now.
No.
There's a district championship about to be on the line, but hopefully he is okay. Yeah,
Mr. Spirit still got the spirit.
Ms. Cox says, "Are you good?" He says,
Yeah, I'm good now. Get off the floor.
I'm a PTPer is what he says.
That's right, yeah.
It's time for basketball in Litchfield. Between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Lady Bears of Butler County, the winner takes the district championship, and the opening tip is controlled by the Lady Cougs. Who'll be working from right to left on your radio dial, wearing the home whites with the orange numerals. Grayson County got to this point with a win against Whitesville Trinity on Monday. It's an ugly game. Lady Cougars pulled away in the second half to win by 22. They're the host school and the #1 seed. Bounce pass inside, deflected and taken away by Butler County. And the Lady Bears are off and running, but taken right back by Jones. Loose ball, diving after Skaggs. Has it, though, for Butler County. Crossing it to the left side to Willoughby. Willoughby bounce pass to Wilson at the free throw line, crossing into the near corner. It is picked up by Miller. This Butler County team, they defeated Edmondson County by 3 points, 44-41. Grayson County won the game.
Yes, Sam, here early on, you have to think that there's nerves for both teams. Both sides are probably really emotional right now. The team that's able to settle in the first, like we talked about in the boys' game.
Leach on the left side, at the left elbow, back up top to Willoughby. Willoughby bounce pass into the corner to Miller. 1 minute into the game, no score between Grayson County and Butler County. A defensive start. Wilson loses the ball, gains it back, goes up with a shot off the right side. It's no good. Rebounded by Narvaez for Grayson County.
Yeah, that's good to see Ella getting on the boards really quick.
Outlet pass into the near corner to Blanson. Back now to Van Meter. Butler County going with man-to-man defense, but actually, no, it is a 3-2 zone. They run this kind of 1-2.
Almost a 1-2-2 look, yeah.
They do this run and drop defense, though, very physical. They foul a lot, though, because of that. Bounce pass inside to Jones. Jones stripped him away up. Narvaez runs it back down, though, in the left block, and then is shoved out of bounds. On the inside, whistled on Anne-Marie Skaggs, her first team's first.
One of the things that Skaggs is plagued with, I was joking with her mom before, she does pick up a lot of fouls, and you saw it right there. The ref was right on top of it. You couldn't argue that one at his viewpoint, but hopefully for her sake she'll be able to control.
Your officials for today's game are Chris Carey, Randy Chapman, and Sean Williams. Right side, Bree Jones down inside to Blanton, goes up, shots blocked by Wilson on the inside, and she picks it up. Is going to take it right up the middle of the floor, stops her dribble, gives it off the right side to Willoughby, guarded by Van Meter. Lady Cougars going man-to-man here to open up. And a tight man-to-man defense, not letting Butler County. They're not a great shooting team. They give it into Wilson, splitting the defenders, and Wilson puts the shot in. And Butler County strikes first. They lead 2-0 against Grayson County.
Wilson does a really good job of using her body when she gets down low like that, so we got to step up and maybe meet her higher.
Jones Outlet pass to Narvaez. It goes through her hand. She's able to run it back down. Up top now to Van Meter. Van Meter to Perkins on the right side. 5:40 left in the first quarter. 2-0 Butler County on top of Grayson County. This is the fourth matchup of the season between Grayson County and Butler County. 3 near side by Blanton. In and out. Rebounded by Skaggs. It is the first time in the 50-year history of Grayson County girls basketball that they played an opponent 4 times in one season. Leach down the left side gets a screen, stops, fades it away with the right hand. It's short. Rebounded by Blanton for Grayson County.
Again,
an outlet to Van Meter, and Mike McClintock wants his team to slow down and run some offense.
Good cutoff on defense right there by Isabel and stopping, was that Leach or Willoughby over there on the lane as she was cutting to the basket.
Blanton splits defenders, bounce pass to the right side to Jones. Jones with the right hand, out into the far corner. Perkins 3, short. Rebounded by Jones. One dribble,
Good.
Jones put back. Good.
Yep.
Gets the roll on the inside. We're knotted up at 2. 4 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter of play here in this 12th District Championship game.
Good look there, Sam, by Sydney in the corner. Good job by Bree.
Willoughby on the inside, wide open. Wilson layup, good. Broken defense for Grayson County, and Ava Wilson was able to finish. And it's 4-2, Grayson County on top. Or rather, Butler County on top of Grayson County. 4.5 left in the first quarter of play. Blanton on the left wing. Curls around at the free throw line, gets it off to the right side to Perkins, driving in. Bounce pass back up top to Blanton. Up top to Jones. Jones in the corner, Van Meter 3, got it!
That's a big shot for Sutton right there. Get off to a good start. I really like her being quick on the trigger right there and knocking down the 3.
Lady Cougars looking for their first district championship since 2021. They won that against Butler County at Whitesville Trinity a couple of years ago. It's only been their only district championship in the stretch since 2017 when they won the region and went to the Sweet 16. Their only time doing that. Miller at the left elbow, up top to Wilson. Swings it off right side now to Leach. Butler County not a great three-point shooting team, only about 2 threes per game. They shoot 20% from 3. On the inside, pass deflected. Perkins loses it, and it's a foul on the inside now whistled on Grayson County.
Yeah, Ella swung her arm down. Didn't look like there was a lot of contact, but she did hit her a little bit, so obviously they're going to call that one.
Her first, team's first. Parker Willoughby to the line, 56%. She has 2 coming. First one is short. Willoughby, a very good softball player, hit .464 with 20 RBIs and a team-high 12 doubles on their team a year ago.
Kennedy Green checking in for Isabel Blanton here, so hopefully she'll be able to get on top of that defense and extend it out a little bit farther.
5-5 after the second free throw was good by Willoughby. 3.5 left in the first quarter of play. To Narvaez. Back off now to Van Meter up the far side of the floor. Grayson County's got to break the timeline, and they do. Van Meter dumps it off to the inside to Green, and that's one where Sutton just needs to shoot it. She had it at the free throw line, had an open shot, and instead tried to pass it. That's immediately what assistant coach Brian Jones is saying.
Yes, Kennedy was making a good cut right there, and I think mistimed her jump. If she got a hand on it, hopefully she'd be able to bring that down. But, yeah, Sutton should have shot that one.
Willoughby on the far side, and it is going to be over and back. Called on Parker Willoughby as she tried to get it back to Miller. Lexi Belcher, the head coach for Butler County in her 6th season, 88-74. She's been at the helm of this revitalization of the Butler County program that has been to the district tournament in multiple straight years. In the corner to Green, crossing it to Perkins, deep on the right side. She thought about pulling up.
Yes, she did.
That one might have been beyond Short Creek, Stephen. 2:52 left in the first quarter, 5-5 between Grayson County and Butler County here in this 12th District Championship game. Up top to Van Meter. Back now to Jones. Bounce pass to Narvaez. Crosses it far side. Perkins. 3 in and out. Rebound rolling around, and Butler County's got it. We're going to have a foul. That might be a 2 on Narvaez.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 on Ella. Tough break for Ella right there. She was going for that, really a 50-50 ball.
Her second, team's second, 5-5. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first quarter of play. And Isabel Blanton will hop off the bench the next stoppage of play. Grayson County 2-2-1 zone. Dumping down to the right side, Skaggs around Narvaez, it's a smart play by Butler County going right at Narvaez, who didn't want to pick up her 3rd foul.
Yeah, she had to did what she should have done right there, is not pick up a cheap foul.
Jones up the far side of the floor. She weaves through at the right elbow, bounce pass to Green, who cuts downhill, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Skaggs. Isabel Blanton will re-enter. Ella Narvaez will come out. Butler County still yet to make a substitution early on in the game. 2:10 left in the first quarter. Lady Bears on top 7-5 here in this 12th District Championship. Right side Jones, into the far corner to Perkins. Wilson has a hand in the face though. Edmonson County was the district champion last year and the host school. Butler County was the district champion 2 years ago and the host school. Grayson County trying to continue that trend this year. Free throw line jumper. Perkins got it.
Sam, we've been looking for that for several games right there. Sydney, instead of getting in and throwing something up, made a really good jump stop and knocked it down there at the free throw line.
She's a good free throw shooter. As they get it down inside, Wilson goes through her hands. She saves it in bounds. It goes right to the hands of Van Meter. And now a late foul is going to be called on Addison Miller, her first, team's second. And it was a foul. It was just, I think, Sean Williams, the official, had to find his whistle.
Yeah.
And I'm not meaning that as saying he was, more just I think the whistle fell out of his mouth and he had to go grab it.
Yeah, Sam, you could feel the intensity building in here with every possession. The Grayson County fans have started filling up. I think Butler County had us there for a little while, but we've filled up that.
Blainson in the backcourt. She's got to split defenders and break the timeline just ahead of the 10-second count. Blainson coast to coast off the right side, blocked from behind, but a foul called on Wilson. Contact from the backside is the whistle for Wilson. That is her first and the team's third.
It looked like she got a lot of ball, but I think her arm came down really fast, and those are going to be called a lot, especially on a post player fouling a guard.
Blankton to shoot two, 74%. First one, no good short. Grayson County has been spectacular at free throws against Butler County this year. In 3 games, they're shooting 89.5%, 60 of 67. Butler County on the other side, 33 of 66. That's a difference of 27 points. And in those 3 games, Grayson County has won by 30. Missed on the rebound, missed on the free throw. Kennedy Green gets the rebound, and then she's fouled. Foul called on Skaggs. That is her second.
That's going to be 2 on her. I was thinking it was going to be on Wilson, but on Skaggs, that's her second as well. Good job by Kennedy getting the offensive rebound and going straight back up and drawing the foul. Now we just got to get her to the free throw line and execute.
Kennedy went 10 times to the free throw line on Monday against Whitesville Trinity. That bounces off the back of the iron all the way into the air. I mean, I think it almost touched the rafters, Steven, before dropping through the net. It drops through.
It didn't touch the strap holding the goal, and that was the only thing that mattered. So
it went up there to where you couldn't have even blocked it. Second one for Green. No good off the back of the iron. Long rebound, chased down by Jones for Grayson County. Lady Cougs up 8-7, 1:20 left here in the first quarter of play. Jones with the left hand drives in, flip shot left side, short. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Blanton for Grayson. Up top 3, right side Van Meter, short. Rebounded by Wilson for Butler County.
Even not executing on those offensive rebounds, at least we're getting them, and that's a really good sign for us early on, Sam.
Leach on the left wing. She had an early 3 in the game here in Litchfield earlier this month. As down the left side, Wilson's going to be called for a walk. Steven, it is Leap Day, so your Leap Day stats. Grayson County all-time 2-1. Played on Leap Day 2016, 1996, and 1984. Does that mean anything? Probably not. Perkins down the left side, blocked out of bounds by Leach, and it's going to stay here.
Those are the type of stats that you're not going to get on any other broadcast, Sam, except K105. Digital production.
I had a feeling that you wanted to know Leap Day stats. 2-1.
Probably in the district tournament, I would assume.
One was region. In 2016, they defeated Meade County. In 1996, they lost to Ohio County, and in 1984, they defeated McLean County in the 12th district. 8-7, Grayson County on top. The left elbow handoff pass to Van Meter with the right hand. Van Meter double teamed. Back up top now to Perkins, who curls around in that far corner. 26 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. Grayson up by 1. To Jones, driving the baseline, flips it up, gets around the defenders, it's no good, rebounded, Jones had it, then it's stripped and taken away. Bailey Moore is into the game for Butler County. Moore weaving down the right side, stops in the lane, it's knocked away, picked up by Leach. Leach drives downhill on the right side, flip shot good for Taylor Leach. 3 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Grayson County has no idea how much time's on the clock, and because of that, they don't even get a shot off. At the end of the first quarter of play, Butler County leads Grayson County 9-8. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Living on the lake is a luxury. Lake homeowners have been supplementing their properties with the best quality rock, stone, and asphalt products from Scotty's Contracting and Stone for years. Scotty's Quarry has been serving our lake customers with cleaner, underground mined, pure limestone for driveways, landscaping, and construction projects. Our crushed stone products can also be used to assist in erosion control near waterways. If you live on the lake, contact Scotty's Contracting and Stone for an estimate on high-quality products and service at 270-259-5696.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Grayson County trails Butler County 9-8 as we are here in this second quarter of play. We're getting ready to start it. Sam Gormley and Steven Smith with you. And we're underway here in this second quarter of play. Left side, Taylor Leach guarded by Bree Jones. Leach picks up the dribble in between the circles to the right side now to Miller. Miller picks it up. Left side to Willoughby. Willoughby driving with the right hand, loses it, stripped, taken away. Van Meter got a hand in, knocked it to Perkins. Up the far side goes Sutton Van Meter. Far side, Blanton, three. It was blocked out of bounds. It had to have been. I've never seen Isabel miss that bad. It had to have been blocked by Bailey Moore. Really athletic play made by her.
Those are the type of possessions, Sam. When you get a steal like that, you just simply have to come down on the offensive end and capitalize.
9-8. Grayson County trails by 1 point. Taylor Leach had the late basket. Down inside, wide open Blanton. She doesn't go up with a shot. Instead crosses it to Jones. Near side three, got it.
Butler County knew exactly what we were doing on that play right there and overplayed it, and that left Bree open in the corner. So good job by her knocking that down.
Bree Jones, 5 early points. Leach loops a pass off to Miller. It's knocked out of bounds by Perkins. Nice defense by Sydney to defend without fouling.
Yeah, it really was. I was afraid she got up underneath her. You got to give the defense a step, but Miller didn't turn and go, so we didn't get a foul.
11-9, Grayson leads by 2. Lady Cougars trying to pick up a big win here in the district championship. Inside to Wilson, over top of Green, and it was deflected just enough. The shots missed. Blanton with a rebound for Grayson County. Into the middle to Van Meter. In between the circles to the right hand. Switch to the left, now back to the right. Into that far corner, Blanton gets a screen by Green. A good one from the left elbow. Van Meter, too strong. Rebounded by Moore for Butler. Lady Bears off and running. Moore up top, taken right back by Jones. 1-on-2 goes Bree Jones. Smartly pulls up from 18. It's off the front of the iron. Back to Perkins. Wide open, right side three. In and out. Rebounded by Leach. Lady Bears off and running now. Leach bounce past Wilson. Left side shot, good. Tie game 11-11. 6:15 left in the first half. It was the right decision by Sydney to shoot. It just somehow works that way.
Right.
Left side to answer Van Meter. In and out.
Over the
Wilson
back.
with a rebound, and she's going to be called for over and back, and that's her second.
Yeah, Butler County fans don't like that, Sam, but that was the right call. Isabel had her boxed out, and she did reach over her back. That's a big foul for...
and that is her second, team's first. And with it, the over and back is, and Steven, you know this as well, is it's you can go over top of the player. You know this being taller than most. It's the contact from the backside, which she did make, and we had the best angle out of anybody on that. Grayson County does it wide open right side. Blanton on the pass from Green.
Really good execution on out of bounds right there. Kennedy getting it into Isabel on the design play, so good job by the Lady Cougars on that possession.
Are we giving Kennedy a new nickname?
Kenny?
I thought you said Kidney.
Kidney, yeah, I did, didn't I?
Which is what Sydney's nickname was on our morning show for a long time. Moore drives down the right side, runs into the baseline, up top, three, left side. Leach got it.
Yeah, that's a big bucket right there. Pretty good job by number 4, Moore, running the baseline.
14-13, Butler County back up by 1. 5:26 left here in this first half of play. Jones up the far side of the floor, guarded by Moore, and out of bounds goes Bree Jones on that far side of the floor. Ball's going to head back towards Butler County.
right over there in front of our buddy Hanshaw. I was telling him the other night he didn't fuss too much, so we had to agree with him.
I'm sure you probably got a good kick out of that.
Yeah.
Up top to Willoughby, guarded by Van Meter for Grayson County. It's 14-13. Butler County leads by 1. The fourth matchup of the season between these two teams. Grayson County won the first 3. Down the left side, Willoughby shot good. If you're Grayson County, Ava Wilson's still in the game with those 2 fouls. I think you got to draw something to go right at her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Van Meter blows right past her, down the left side, bounce pass to Perkins, who cuts down the lane, off the glass.
Wow.
High off the glass, Perkins puts it in.
She let that go. I didn't think it had a shot of going in, but it went in, so good for her.
Went up with the Birds. Perkins now steals the pass from Willoughby. Bounce pass, thrown away.
Yeah.
No, it was deflected. It was deflected, says Randy Chapman.
Well, he saw it, so it didn't look like the ball was going on the same plane that it started on, so good call by the referee there.
Randy Chapman, the official, right there on top of the call.
We're the only 2 people in the stands that agree with him, but
we are in enemy territory today, Stephen, and I don't particularly like that much.
I don't
Usually this is friendly territory. On the bounce pass in, Blanton saves it in bounds. Green diving. Van Meter's got it. Up top, Perkins. 3. Short. Rebounded on the inside by Butler County. Miller's got it. Picks up her dribble and is able to do a bounce pass to Willoughby, who's pushing up the near side. Butler up by 1. 4:15 left here in this first half of play. Left side, you got a new player to the game. That's Carrington Hunt. 2.3 points, 1.6 rebounds per game. Left wing, Wilson. Guarded by Green. Up top to Willoughby. Willoughby on the drive, down the left side. Blocked by Jones, and a late foul's going to be called. It's not on Jones. It's going to be on Blanton, who tried to take a charge. Instead, she's going to be guilty of a foul. For Blanton, that's going to be just her first, team's second. And it's going to be free throws for Parker Willoughby.
Ella coming back in, checking in for Kennedy Green. Going to have to be careful with those 2 fouls, but I guess Coach Mack's under the impression we got to get the best ones out on the floor right now and trust her.
And this is where you really miss Allie Jennings. She is available tonight, but on a pitch count. Leach drives down the left side, very late whistle. Not a lot of contact wherever it came. It's called on Blanton. That's her second now. Now Mike McClintock has a decision to make. And right on cue, Allie Jennings is going to come into the game. She's been dealing with that ankle injury that she suffered 2 weeks ago tomorrow. Leach's first free throw is well short. Leach, 46.9%.
You know, if Allie can just get in there and be effective for just a few minutes, it'll be big to be able to rest Isabel and Kennedy right here going into halftime.
As we talked, though, with Coach Mack before the game, I asked him, he said, is there any way Allie Jennings isn't going to play today? He said no. I think he pretty much said, I wouldn't want to get in between her and playing in this game. 17-15, Butler up by 2. 3:45 left here in this first half of play. To Jennings down the left side. She goes up. Too strong in the layup. Narvaez had it and then lost it. And now Jones going to pick up a foul in the backcourt. That's her first, team's fourth.
Yeah.
Lexi Belcher really putting a lot of trust in Ava Wilson in the game with those 2 fouls. She's got to be very careful. Leach goes in on Jones. They're going to call a foul now on Bree Jones. That is her second.
Yeah, when the ref calls one like that, if you're Bree, you got to be really, really careful on that next play because obviously the coach is going to be watching for it. So you
That'll be 2 shots. The refs have not caught it, though. Oh, maybe it's just the 4th.
Just 4.
I have that as the 5th, but I'm not official. 17-15. Down the right side, Willoughby almost lost it. Gives it back now to Wilson. Wilson goes up off balance. Somehow that ball goes in. Rather, Miller puts it in. It's 19-15. Butler County up 4. 3:15 left in the first half. Jennings nearly had her pass taken away. Up the far side goes Narvaez. Into the middle to Van Meter. They got to break the timeline, and they do just ahead of the 10-second clock. Jones remains in the game with 2 fouls. You've got Jones, Blanton, and Narvaez. And now Jones knocks in a 3 on the right side. She's got 8 points. It's a 1-point game now. Mike McClintock wants a timeout. We will take it with him. 2:57 left here in the first half. It's 19-18. Butler on top. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Everybody get ready. Time to start a new day. Let's hit the ground running in a healthy way. Take a first step to fitness, even if it's just a little. Soon you'll be feeling just as fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle on a July night. I walk around town
Community Health Partners want you to be as fit as a fiddle.
The 12th District Championship, Butler County leads 19-18, 2:57 left here in this first half of play. A score update to bring you. In the 9th District, Owensboro Catholic and Owensboro are headed to overtime, 58-58 in the district championship there at Apollo High School. We're underway out of the timeouts. It'll be Butler County ball. They have the 1-point lead after Bree Jones just knocked in a three from the right side. Grayson County going zone here.
Yeah,
looks like maybe a 2-1-2. I'm not entirely sure. Butler County throws it away. Leach runs it down, and she is going to touch it on and over and back.
Sometimes, Sam, just changing defenses like that kind of gets you out of sorts a little bit, and obviously Miller made a pass right there. No need to put that much on it, but threw it in the backcourt.
Three far side, Perkins on the inbounds. Good! Sydney Perkins knocks it in on the far side. She's got 7. Lady Cougs back on top by a deuce.
Big bucket right there, Sam, coming after that turnover. We talked about that earlier. You have to capitalize.
Right side, Willoughby. Bounce pass to Miller in the corner. Up top, Leach. 3 to answer. Off the back of the iron. Rebound, Van Meter. She's got numbers. Van Meter down the right side. Euro step, flip shot, no good, but she's fouled hard. We'll see who this foul is called on for Butler County. It's called on Taylor Leach. That's just her first, team's second.
I was thinking there, Sam, probably would have been better if Sutton would have been able to circle around there, but she just kept going and made her foul her, so good job by her.
Van Meter to the line to shoot 2, 77.8%. She buries the first one. Bailey Moore re-enters.
Being able to carry a little bit of momentum into the halftime is going to be huge tonight in this game, Sam, and hopefully we'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 minutes.
On either side.
Yeah,
both
absolutely.
of them good by Van Meter. It's 23-19. A little 7-0 run or an 8-0 run rather for Grayson County with 2 minutes left here in this first half of play. This game is going to be a war, Stephen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be surprised if either team runs away with it. It's just going to be that way.
Yep.
And a walk up top called on Moore. Ball's heading back.
Yeah, I was just looking, Sam, with a 4-point lead. I'm kind of surprised that it's already that many, and I wouldn't expect it to get very much more.
23-19, Grayson County has the 4-point lead. 1:45 left in the first half. Van Meter tried to give a bounce pass, miscommunication between her and Bree Jones. She thought Jones was going to cut down the baseline. She does not. And because of that, instead, Van Meter passed it into the Butler County cheerleaders.
Yeah, that's one of those cuts right there. It's almost like where you're going to go. The downside of that pass is so much greater than the possible upside. You just got to squeeze that one.
Far side Wilson, ball fake, drives the baseline, feeds it off into the middle to Willoughby. Bounce pass up top to Moore. 3, top side. It's off to the right. Screen.
Good rebound.
Has it for Grayson and immediately flips it off to the guard, Van Meter.
Big rebound right there by Kennedy, being able to corral that one.
Van Meter down the left side, too strong. Narvaez rebound, blocked by Wilson, and now Wilson's got it on the inside, and now Green is going to pick up a foul on the interior. Let's hope it's on Green. It is. Because that would have been the third on Ella, and that's going to be free throws as well now for Ava Wilson. Wilson is one of the better free throw shooters, 73.6%. She averages going to the line 6.7 times per game. She's got 2 coming here for the freshman. Good.
That's just what I was getting ready to say, Sam. For a freshman to shoot that well, she did play some last year, and obviously not the impact that she is this year, but really impressive for her to shoot that well from the free throw line.
Wilson, like Bree Jones, is going to be one of those players, she gets both of them, that opposing fan base is going to say, you're still here?
Yeah, exactly right.
And to me, it's the best compliment you can give another player.
Yeah,
like,
when another team
haven't you graduated yet?
When another team gets tired of seeing you, that means you're being really good against them.
Jones on the right side. Bree Jones very well could be a player like that too for Grayson County if she continues trending, but she turns it over. Taken away by Leach. Down the left side, spin move off the glass, short. Rebound bouncing around, and it's Grayson County ball.
Yeah, pretty sure Leach was the last one to touch that, and that's the way the referee saw it as well.
50.1 on the clock here. 23-21. Grayson County has a 2-point advantage. It's an inch closer to the halftime break. Van Meter with the left hand. Handoff pass to Jones. Jones curls over at the right elbow, gives it off to Perkins. On the left side, hands it off to Van Meter, bobbles, and we're going to have a jump ball. And Steven, it's our first one tonight, I think.
Yeah, it may have been. Well, they got the ball to start the quarter, so I don't remember
one from the first quarter.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ted Dorothy Stevenson, they're usually on top of it. They'll let us know, but I believe by my count that is number 1 today.
Well, we got the tip, and they got the ball in the second quarter. So
up top, Van Meter almost lost it. Gains it back, gets around Hunt. Bounce pass to Green. Green drives in on Wilson. Gives it to Narvaez. Narvaez looking for help. Hands it off to Perkins. Around the defender. Can't get it in on the inside. Rips the rebound back away. Up top to Green. Green down the right side. Basket is no good, but she walked beforehand.
I don't know what the Butler County fans are fussing about. I guess it was on the rebound by Sydney there. I didn't see it. I was looking out on the other side of the court. But a good job by her by ripping that one away.
No one had control of the ball, and when no one has control of the ball, Lexi Belcher is about 3 feet on the floor right now, as it looks like Carrington Hunt is grabbing her nose. As Miller's going to come in.
Apply a little full court pressure here with 14 seconds left.
10 seconds and counting. Leach off to the left side to Wilson. Takes one dribble. Wilson off the glass. Basket good with 7 seconds left. Grayson County's got to do something. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Van Meter from beyond half court. It is no good at the end of the first half of play. Grayson County and Butler County are tied at 23. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
They are our cuddlers and coworkers, purr machines and love bugs, and constant companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life so much better. When we face unexpected challenges in life, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people who love their pets, and the pets who love their people, ensuring these families stay exactly where they belong, together. And you have something to offer. With an open heart and mind, there is nothing you can't do. There's no gesture too small or too big when it comes to helping. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. You can help keep pets and people together. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
The Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Butler County Lady Bears all knotted up at 23 here at the half. And Steven, it's been a great first half of play.
Well, you played 16 minutes and you figured absolutely nothing out. 23-23. Sam, this is exactly what we thought it would be, and it's exactly what you hoped for. Obviously, we're pulling for the Cougars, but for both fan bases, you got to love the intensity and you got to love the game.
Be very interesting to see what Mike McClintock's conversation is right now at the half. It's probably a mix of let's keep up what we're doing, but got to limit Wilson. I think the biggest key was Grayson. Wilson remained in those games after picking up 2 fouls, and they couldn't get the third.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I don't remember the foul trouble. I know Skaggs and Wilson both have 2. Bree and Isabel both have 2 for us.
Ella.
And Ella has 2 as well. That's right. She picked up those 2 probably in the first half. But again, just like Wilson, you credit Ella for coming back in and playing not tight and didn't pick up a cheap third foul. So good job by her as well.
Coming up on the halftime show, scores from around the region. The third region tournament field is beginning to come more and more into shape. We'll let you know about that coming up. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until Really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Your health is important to you, so when you find yourself face to face with sickness, your main concern is simply how to feel better. Well, rest assured, your feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. It begins the moment you walk through our doors, where you're greeted by our friendly, knowledgeable staff, and continues on with special services like free delivery. So whether your goal is to maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember,
your feel better starts here
at Midway Pharmacy.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. It's 23-23. Grayson County and Butler County all knotted up at the half. A couple of score updates to bring you. Breck County in girls basketball has defeated Meade County 46-42. The Lady Tigers are champions of the 11. Last night it was Muhlenberg County that became champions of the 10th district. McLean County is the runner-up. Owensboro Catholic and Owensboro are in overtime right now. In boys basketball, 10th district, Ohio County defeats Muhlenberg County 87-57 was the final score there. I see Warren East has defeated Allen County Scottsville to win their first district championship in 17 seasons. Those are most of the scores that we see. So right now your region field is your district champions are Muhlenberg County and Breckenridge County. Your runners-up for right now are Meade County and McLean County. And we're going to learn more about between Owensboro Catholic and Owensboro and Grayson County and Butler County coming up. When we come back, we'll have the scoring for the first half of play in this game as Grayson County and Butler County are tied at 23. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Now. We tend not to think about now. We dream about tomorrow, relive yesterday. But sometimes we don't see what's right in front of us. Victory over cancer is in front of us. Right now, cancer research is saving lives. Cancer research funded by the V Foundation is leading to new discoveries and new treatments and ultimately, one day, victory over cancer. Give to the V Foundation. Right now, 1 out of every 2 men and 1 out of every 3 women will get cancer in their lifetime. Now is your moment. You may save someone you love. 100% of your donation goes directly to game-changing research. 100%. Donate at v.org. Because today's cancer research is tomorrow's victory.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Homeowners, especially on the lake, have most likely experienced or will experience water erosion on their properties. There is a solution and preventative measures that can protect against this type of erosion. With the help of products and service from Scotty's Contracting and Stone, crushed rock road enhancements can provide erosion control and shoreline protection. Well-designed and maintained erosion control helps ensure that today's beautiful and safe landscapes remain so tomorrow. To discuss erosion control and shoreline restoration solutions with Scotty's Contracting, call 270-259-5696.
Everybody get ready, time to start a new day. Let's hit the ground running in a healthy way. Take a first step to fitness, even if it's just a little. Soon you'll be feeling just as fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle on a July night. A walk around town will make you feel alright. Take the first step to fitness, even if it's just a little. Soon you'll be feeling just as fit as a fiddle.
Community Health Partners want you to be as fit as a fiddle. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where it is 23-23. I see we have some comments here. Mr. Spirit, I don't know if we have a camera that's picking him up. He seems to be okay.
Yeah, he's up
walking. He fell during the lineups. In fact, I don't know if he's on camera right now or not, but Mr. Spirit is. I think if you're watching, there he is right there. So you see he's walking. He seems to be, he's okay. He fell during the lineups, but he appears to be okay, which is the best thing. The scoring for the first half of play, Ava Wilson, 10 points, 6 points for Taylor Leach, 3 points for Parker Willoughby, 2 for Anne-Marie Skaggs, and for Addison Miller. For Grayson, 8 for Bree Jones, 7 for Sydney Perkins, 5 for Sutton Van Meter, 2 for Isabel Blanton, and 1 for Kennedy Green. 23 all. The second half comes up next here on K105.
Quality paves the way. That's the motto of Scotty's Contracting in Stone. All of the crushed stone products from Scotty's Quarry in Litchfield are mined underground. Scotty's Contracting and Paving provides cleaner products made from pure limestone. If you agree that quality makes the difference, contact the team at Scotty's Contracting in Stone for crushed stone products for your project at 259-5696. That's 259-5696. Our quarry is located on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County and Butler County starting the second half of play. We are 16 minutes or more away from knowing who will be the 12th district champion. Butler County and Grayson County tied at 23. Lady Bears going to start with the ball. Switching sides from left to right, or right to left, rather, on your radio dial. Taylor Leach in the lane, bounce pass to Skaggs, spins over the left side, basket good for Skaggs to open up the scoring here in the second half of play. Now Butler County's going to extend a 1-3-1 full court zone pressure to open up this half.
Oh, get Bree behind him. There you go.
Bree Jones over her head, and it's taken right back by Butler County. Not a good start by the Lady Cougars 30 seconds into this second half.
It was the right idea, just put a little bit too much mustard on it.
In between the circles to Leach. Off to the right side to Skaggs. Skaggs spins to that left hand. Floater, no good, short. Rebounded by Willoughby for Butler County. Willoughby takes it up, gives it off to Leach. Left side three is an air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to head back towards Grayson County. 7:09 left in the third quarter. I could tell Brian Jones kind of had a message of, let's wake up.
Yeah, you can't have turnovers like that. Especially if they score and then we turn it over. You got to get a bucket right here, at least a good shot.
Van Meter on the left side, 25-23. Grayson County trails Butler County here in this 12th District Championship, and Narvaez walked with it up top, and that's about as blatant of a walk as you're going to see, and she knew it as soon as she did it.
We've done it all year, Sam, where that flex cut along the baseline, the girls come open, and we've missed it so many times, and I don't know if that's been a point of emphasis that the coaches are trying to get them to recognize, but that was what Ella was trying to do, but just drug her pivot foot.
Leach on the left side gives it off to Willoughby. It's 25-23. Grayson County trails by 2. They give it to Wilson in the post. In on Jennings, who got the start in the second half, and Wilson scores over top of her. Wilson's got 12 early points.
No, I think, Ella started because she had that walk.
Correct.
They checked her
exactly.
in.
I didn't even see Allie check in. I was just thinking while I said that, I was like, wait, who did she even come in for? Up top, Blanton. She might have gotten away with a walk.
Yeah, I think she did.
Up top, Perkins. Lady Cougars all out of sorts here in this second half of play early. Jones on the left side. Up top to Van Meter, who had to go up and grab the pass. Not really a good one at all.
Might be a good time for Coach Mack to get a quick timeout, just calm the girls down because they're a little bit out of sorts right now.
Up top, Blanton thought about the three, doesn't let it fly. Instead gives it to Van Meter, who will pull. It's off the back of the iron and drops through.
What do I know, Sam?
Sutton Van Meter says, hey, Steven, shush.
Take this timeout and shove it. Good job by Sutton right there on the
Maybe
back
every
step.
offensive possession here you need to recommend
call a timeout.
Hey, if it works, you'll take one for the team, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't care to be the heel of the jokes if we hitting three-pointers.
Right side, Anne-Marie Skaggs. It's a 1-point game now, 27-26. Butler up by 1 here, and
really can't.
Was it 3 or a foul called on the inside?
Caught a foul on Allie because she was up underneath Wilson. Just can't let her get positioned down that low in the post, because if she gets it, she's going to be pretty effective.
Just her team's first. 5.5 left in the third quarter, 27-26. Into the far corner to Willoughby. And Butler County, not a great three-point shooting team. That's not why they're here. Leach thought about pulling up from the volleyball line. They give it into Skaggs, blocked by the rim on the inside. Loose ball, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Yeah, Butler County fans, again, when we're looking at a foul on that, we had a pretty good view of it.
It's clean.
Yeah, there was no contact there up top.
27-26. Grayson County has a 1-point deficit, but they get the ball back here off of the jump ball. Van Meter's got to throw it in. Does to Jennings. Jennings will give it right back to Van Meter, who breaks the timeline as she angles back towards the near side. Van Meter, step back, left side 3. It's short. Rebound Jones on the left block. Jones carries it off into that far corner. Up top to Perkins. 3, left side. Oh, good. Can't get the roll. Rebounded by Willoughby for Butler County. Willoughby weaving through. Almost lost it. Driving coast to coast, runs into a brick wall, and the brick wall of Sutton Van Meter is going to be called for a foul. Her first, team second. And 2 shots will come for Parker Willoughby.
I don't know about that one, Sam.
1 of 2 today is Willoughby. First one, good. We mentioned Butler County, 33 of 66 entering today's game on free throws against Grayson County in their prior 3 matchups. As Willoughby misses the second, she goes 1 of 2. They're right about that mark. They're hovering a little over 50% now at 5 of 8.
Really good box out right there by the whole team. You had 3 or 4 people. If the free throw missed, hits the floor, you know everybody's done their job.
28-26, Jones down that right side, runs the baseline. She curls all the way around and takes it to the far side. Now she's going to drive it again. Runs it, goes for the reverse layup. Might have been fouled by Wilson. No whistle. Instead, it's out of bounds.
Yeah, Wilson's a good enough shot blocker where you're not going to be able to get away with shots like that, just flipping them up, bringing it down from too low.
It's a really hard shot, too, on the reverse layup.
Yeah, going to have to go up stronger than that against Wilson.
Perkins underneath. Bounce pass to Jennings in the corner. Feeds it off to the right side to Jones. Left side, Van Meter. Van Meter will drive, fades it up. Just a little too strong, but she's fouled by Skaggs. That is her third, team's first.
I don't know how many points Sutton has tonight so far.
Sutton has 8. She's looking to move into double figures with 2 coming here. When these 2 teams met back in December, Stephen, you may remember as Van Meter makes the first free throw, Lady Cougars were without Sydney Perkins that day, and Sutton Van Meter took full control. Career high 24 that day.
Sutton stepped up that day with Sydney out because of the ankle, and really had a fantastic game, and was the main reason that we were able to pull that one out.
She looks to move into double figures and does with that. More importantly, though, we're tied at 28, 4:25 left in the third quarter. It's Grayson County and Butler County here in this 12th District Championship.
Kind of getting the feeling, Sam, 32 minutes may not be enough for this one tonight.
Up top to Miller. Onto the right side. Bounce pass taken away. Van Meter's got it. Van Meter right up the middle. Outlet pass to Perkins into the corner. Lets the defender go by. She drives and now is fouled from behind and then fouled from the front side too. And they're going to give this, I think, to Miller. And it is. It's Miller. It's her first. It's her second, rather. Team second. And Bailey Moore's going to come off.
Yeah, the fans weren't even arguing about that one, so it had to be pretty blatant.
What, you mean they've been arguing today? Into the corner. Up top to Jones. Jones with the left hand slows down halfway through this third quarter of play. It's 28-all. It's been an even matchup pretty much the entirety of this game. Jones over to the right side. Gets a screen from Blanton. Doesn't necessarily take it. Left side, Jennings. Now off to Perkins. Gets a screen.
Oh, wow.
Perkins, 3, left side. Doesn't get the roll. Rebounded by Skaggs. And Skaggs very well could have been called for an offensive foul.
Kept both of her hands on the ball, so that's probably why they didn't call it. But, yeah, she swung her arms pretty hard after that rebound.
28-all, 3:25 left in the third quarter. To the right elbow, Wilson. Hand off to Leach. Into the far corner to Moore. 3, well long. Rebound out of bounds. I don't think anybody ended up touching it.
If anybody, Parker Willoughby may have touched it, but Grayson County ball.
Mike McClintock, the head coach, sits and watches. Delivering a play call now to his young team out there. Right side, Jennings. Handoff pass to Van Meter. Van Meter drives, splits defenders, and is fouled. 2 shots coming for Sutton Van Meter. This is either going to be on Skaggs or it is going to be on Moore. It is on Moore. That is just her first and the team's third, but 2 more coming for Van Meter. She's 4-4 today.
It was really almost got to the point there where she made them foul her. She drove in there and split between them. Didn't have a really good look at the goals, but did exactly what she needed to.
Makes the first, does Van Meter. The second one coming is good. Grayson County up 2, 30-28. 3 minutes left here in this third quarter of play. Owensboro Catholic has won the 9th District Championship 73-72 in overtime. That's a score to bring you. This is the final district championship to be settled in the third region. Bounce pass to Wilson off the right side. She's fouled and she'll go to the line as she makes the shot. To try and convert on an and one, Allie Jennings is going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, Allie recognized she did it and shook her head there. Say that Owensboro final again.
1 point, 73-72, I believe was what it was. Wilson will go to the line to convert on the and one.
Catholic won?
Correct.
Yeah.
So Catholic is the champion. So right now it's Catholic, Breck, Muhlenberg is the champions, and either Butler or Grayson. Jennings will come out, Kennedy Green will come in.
Good minutes by Allie right there. Not at 100%, but.
Wilson gets the shooter's roll. Wilson's got 15 in the game. It's 31-30, Grayson County and Butler County. Van Meter backs it off into the near corner. Now we'll drive in on Moore. Gets a screen. Right side now to Blanton. 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Back now to Van Meter in between the circles. Back to the right side to Green. Green inside to Jones, and Jones is smashed by, they're going to give it to Willoughby. It very well could have gone to Skaggs as well.
Nothing malicious there, but she just kind of got sandwiched right in between them there, between Skaggs and Willoughby there.
And she's looking, and you could tell, didn't feel good, but not taking Bree Jones out of this.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Good job by her staying tough there.
2:23 left in the third quarter. Up top, Jones might have been fouled again.
Got the ball right in the face there.
I don't know if she was fouled or she just got fouled by the ball.
Yeah.
Jones on the right side. Gets a screen from Green, and they're going to call it illegal. I don't know that I agree with that.
Well, it's a tough call. I'm not going to argue with him over it, but probably more than anything, as Kennedy was coming toward her, Bree has to wait just a split second longer to let her get set.
Butler County leads 31-30. 2:05 left here in this third quarter of play here in the 12th District Championship. Leach, 3 up top. It's an air ball. Was it deflected? It was not. I thought Jones might have potentially gotten a hand on it. The official, Chris Carey, who is standing right there, he never communicated that, though.
Yeah, that's...
Jones breaks the timeline at the logo for Grayson County. Might have a black eye tomorrow because of the ball.
Who cares?
Jones down the left side, runs into a defender. Yeah. Nice defense by Moore. No foul. Butler County out running. It's Willoughby down the right side. She'll run over Blanton. That's headed the other way for an offensive foul.
Yeah, that was a good call. People on this side don't agree with it, but absolutely, Isabel had her feet set, and that was a good take by Isabel.
1:36 left here in this third quarter of play. Into Jones, and it's stripped and out of bounds off of Butler County. Nice defense by Skaggs. Skaggs is a good player.
Yeah, she is, and like we were talking about. Yeah, and gets plagued with fouls really regularly, but not picked up anymore, and staying in this game is doing a good job.
Van Meter's got to throw it in. Does to Green. Curls it around to the near side of the floor. Green's going to take it coast to coast, and she's blocked out of bounds.
No foul. Wow.
No foul whistled as Green hits the deck. Tell you, Skaggs reminds me of Brody Armstrong in a realm of that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good analogy there. She works hard down low, and you look and see a wad of people, and she comes out with the ball.
And fouls get called.
Yeah.
Left side, Green. Bounce pass to the interior to Jones. Into the corner to Blanton. Back now to Jones. Ball fake. Gets Moore to jump twice. can't take advantage of either jump. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Lady Cougars trail by 1. Jones, step back, right side three.
Ooh.
Got it! Huge one from Bree Jones. Lady Cougs up by 2.
I looked up at the scoreboard and saw the 1 minute, and I was thinking it was 1 second. I almost yelled, shoot it, but
57 seconds left in the game. It's 33-31. Grayson County has the lead against Butler County here in this 12th District Championship. Into the corner, Skaggs, guarded by Green. Off to Moore, crossing to Willoughby. The defense comes from Grayson. Leach on the inside to Skaggs. Off the glass, too strong. Rebound, out of bounds off of Wilson. It's headed to Grayson with 35.3 on the clock.
They were doing a better job on Wilson on this side that time. They were pushing her out and not letting her establish her post position down low. Did the same thing to Skaggs on the other side, and she caught it in the short corner where she couldn't do anything with it.
And now Grayson throws the ball away. Wilson's got it. Drives in on Grayson, and a blocking foul is going to be called on the Lady Cougars. Van Meter tried to get underneath of Wilson, and 2 shots are coming. For Van Meter, that is her second. Wilson will go to the line to shoot 2. Wilson 3 of 3 from the line in this game.
Missed the first one. She'll get another one. 33.3 seconds left. Grayson County has 33 points. I'd give the ball to Isabel Blanton, number 33.
There is a lot of threes on that board right now. Wilson can't get either one. Long rebound, chased down, out of bounds, off of Butler County, headed to Grayson.
Yeah, 50-50 there. Good job by both Skaggs and Kennedy going after that ball, and it just happened to bounce off of Skaggs there at the end.
And somebody on Butler County's bench wore one in the face because that ball slung out there. 25 seconds left here in this third quarter of play. It is 33-31. Right side Green drives in on Wilson, gets the hole, layup good for Kennedy Green on the inside. Lady Cougs up 4 with 15 seconds left in the third quarter.
Biggest lead of the game, if I'm not mistaken, Sam. I think it was 23-27 at one point.
6 seconds and counting. Up top to Leach now with 4 seconds. Left side Moore, 3 deep, no good. Rebound on the floor by Hunt. She goes up at the buzzer, it's no good. At the end of the third quarter of play, Grayson County leads Butler County 35-31. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Imagine if information came with a nutrition label. Then you'd know if what you're consuming has the right mix of verified facts, credible sources, and relevant context. But news and information doesn't come with a label. It's on us to develop a healthy news diet ourselves. Let's all resolve to strengthen our news literacy so we can make healthier choices about what news and information to consume, share, and act on. Test your news literacy fitness with our quiz at newslit.org. Exercise your right to be well-informed and get Newslit fit.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Susan writes, I'm remodeling my kitchen and Future Designs had everything I needed. They even helped me design my dream kitchen. Thanks, Susan. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Grayson County leads Butler County 35-31 as we start the fourth quarter of play. Gotta love it, right?
Sam, 4 points seems crazy right now when we're that far up, but absolutely we all know that's not enough because Butler County getting the ball here, you know Coach Belcher had to work up a play right there, so we got to step up on defense and get a big stop.
Neither team really in foul trouble. Skaggs has 3. That's the only player with 3 fouls, which means that this game really is going to be decided by both teams, which I like.
Yeah, absolutely.
35-31. Grayson County leads by 4 underway here in this fourth quarter. Wilson drives up top to Leach. Ball fake. Leach has it poked away. It's run down, though, by Hunt in the corner. Lady Bears keep it. Leach on the left side. Thought about the 3. Gives to Hunt. Back now to Leach. Up top to Moore. Let the 3 fly. Top side. It's short. Rebound. Long one. Chased down by Wilson for the Lady Bears. On the inside. Good. Pass deflected by Green. And she takes it. And now a foul's going to be called on Hunt. And that's one of those bad luck fouls for Carrington Hunt. She was just in the warpath that was Kennedy Green.
That's what I was going to say too, Sam. She was going for the ball and ready to make a play on it. Kennedy got to it just a half a second before she did, and really nothing she could do.
Bad luck.
Yeah, it really was. Could have just as easily went the other way.
7:20 left in the fourth quarter. It is 35-31. Grayson County leads by 4 points. Jones with the right hand backs it off. Jones now will drive in. Moore, hand in the air, blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here.
Yeah, you get that deep. That's probably not the shot that you wanted, but Bree got that deep and really didn't have any other option right there. Had to go ahead and go on up. Just lucky that Moore tipped it out of bounds.
One thing you realize with Bailey Moore is she will jump into the air on times,
Yep.
and if you can get her to jump, you can blow right past her.
Yep.
Bounce pass to Blanton, into the corner to Jones, ball fake. Let Hunt go by her, but Hunt was able to recover. Down to Green on the right side. Green shot too strong. Leach with a rebound for the Lady Bears.
No doubt.
Eyes up for Leach up the far side of the floor. Jones picks her up as she crosses the half-court line. Got a 2-3 zone for the Lady Cougars here in this fourth quarter of play. 6:40 to go, 35-31. Grayson County leads by 4.
Kennedy was expecting the contact on that other end, what you teach, but it didn't come, and she just shot it a little bit too hard.
Moore up top, guarded by Perkins. Stands in the face, and it is knocked out of bounds by Perkins. I don't know how she spiked it out, but she did.
Yeah, that's what that ball pressure does. Is it number one? You don't let the defense get set or the offense get set up, but you also might slip in there and get a deflection.
Moore drives into Wilson, spins around, basket too strong, rebound, loose ball.
Ooh.
A shove is going to be called on Butler County. It is called on Carrington Hunt. That is her second. Team second. There were so many bodies down there, Stephen. I didn't get a good angle on it at all.
I was kind of surprised. It looked like Sutton had the ball falling out of bounds, and I'm not going to say I agree with the referee, but I'm not going to disagree with him either.
Left side Jones, hand off to Perkins. Thought about pulling up the three. Grayson now going to move their offense. Style points don't matter. The only thing that matters is you have more points than them at the end of the game.
Yep, that's exactly right, and you don't.
Jones bumped by Hunt. That is her third.
Third on her really quickly there.
3 straight for Carrington Hunt.
You know, Grayson County has had success. I hate it, but they've had success stalling the ball like this. You never want to do that to take the edge off, but if they'll let you stand out there and burn some clock, I'm okay with it right now, Sam.
You want to win.
That's exactly right.
You want to win.
Yep.
You want to cut down the nets. And to cut down the nets, you got to do whatever it takes. Jones, guarded by Leach. Backs it off now to the logo. 5.5 to go in the game. Grayson County leads by 4 here in this 12th District Championship. Jones behind the back dribble. She's just going back and forth. Now she's going to decide to go over that far side. She spins, hands it off to Perkins. Perkins, the double team comes, rolling out of bounds off of Perkins.
That's the thing that you get right there, Sam, is you get stuck in the corner when you're delaying the game. And
timeout on the floor taken by Butler County. Lady Cougars lead 35-31, 5:17 to go. It's Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Your choice of lifestyle directly affects your health. And while there are many complex factors surrounding your lifestyle, sometimes the simple truth is that you just need to feel better. Well, rest assured, your feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know you and your lifestyle so we can provide sound advice on ways to improve your overall health. So whether your goal is to maintain a healthy lifestyle or overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
35-31, 5:17 to go. Lexi Belcher takes a 30-second timeout. The arrow in favor of Grayson County. Timeout-wise, Grayson has 4, Butler has 4.
Oftentimes, one of the biggest things right now is which way the possession arrow is going, and that's a big plus right now for us, that it's going in our direction. Got to get a big stop right here, Sam.
35-31, Grayson County leads by 4. 5:10 left here in this 12th District Championship game. Far side Moore, wide open 3, good. Moore hadn't really come close on any of her threes, but she puts that one in to make it a 1-point game now. 35-34. Van Meter with the right hand, into the corner to Green. Guarded by Wilson. Wilson, though, in very light pressure. They'd let Kennedy take threes if she wanted to all day, and now Grayson throws it away. Green and Blanton not on the same page.
Mental breakdown, Sam, like that just absolutely kill you in close games like this. You just have to have better poise and be paying better attention on both sides right there.
35-34, Grayson leads by 1. They went on a couple of little runs in this game, but the Lady Bears have been right there. Wilson, bounce pass in, Van Meter's got it! Then throws it away. Hunt on the inside is fouled before the shot.
Yeah.
And that's a good call, actually.
Yeah.
It's called on Kennedy Green. That is her third. They're going to wave the shot off, and it happened well before the shot.
I definitely heard the whistle. I'm not just being a homer here. I definitely heard the whistle before the shot was taken that time.
So it'll be Butler County to pass in from underneath of their own basket. To Leach on the right side. On the interior, bounce around, finds Moore, and she puts it in on the right side. Butler County's got the lead. 36-35. Moore has all 5 of the points here in this quarter.
I don't remember Moore being much of a scoring threat in either of the other 3 games, but she's really come up big tonight.
Jones gets a screen from Green, and they're going to call an illegal on her again. That's her 4th.
Momentum definitely shifted in favor of Butler County here over the last minute and a half. Eleanor Valle is set to check back in.
4 minutes left in the game. Butler up by 1. Leach 3, top side, it's good for Butler County. 39-35, Mike McClintock wants a timeout. 3:52 left in the game. It is just going to be a 30-second timeout. Butler County leads by 4. And Stephen, this is a dangerous moment for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, you really, well, just simply put exactly what you said. It's a dangerous time. They come down, hit a 3, come down, get a lay-in, and then another 3 back-to-back. It turns from a 4-point lead in our favor to a 4-point lead in their favor. It seemed like instantly.
This is a timeout, though, by Mike McClintock. Just a 30-second variety. He has 3 remaining. Again, the arrow is in favor of Grayson County. Butler County, though, up by 4. The Rolling Stones for the Butler County band blaring behind us.
Sam, I've got a friend that I'm texting, and 9 minutes ago I texted that we were up 4, and now we're down 4, and that's 8 minutes of real time, not clock time. So that was a big shift right there in favor of the Lady Bears.
Grayson County has the ball. When they've needed a big shot, Bree Jones has been the one to make it in this game. She's got 11 points, including 3 threes. Bounce pass left side, Narvaez. Lady Cougars trail by 4. Up top to Blanton. Right side to Jones, guarded by Hunt. Jones drives in, gives it back to Perkins. Step back 3, near side, no good. Rebound, Blanton had it, it's off her hands. Gives it back to Jones, off to Perkins. Right side 3, got it! Rebounding leads to offense. It's a 1-point game. 39-38. Butler County up by 1. Biggest shot as a Lady Cougar there for Sydney Perkins in her career from someone who's made a lot of them. Skaggs at the right elbow, comes back to the left side. Up top to Moore, driving in on Perkins, handoff back to Leach. Jones guarding Leach to Wilson at the left elbow. Handoff back to Leach, into the corner. It's Hunt with that left hand. She's going to run back, and Butler County now might run a little bit of their own clock. Hunt weaving through. On the left side, bounce pass back to Leach. The one thing that Grayson County playing stall ball does better than Butler is foul shots. Butler County not a good free throw shooting team. Something to keep in mind, 2.5 to go in the game. Grayson County trails by 1. And an all-illegal screen is going to be called on Skaggs.
Yep. You know, they've called a couple of those already down here on Kennedy. And again, you have to believe in the referee's mind that's something that they're watching for. And Skaggs picked up, was that 3 or 4 on her?
That is her 4th.
That's her 4th, so that's a big foul.
39-38, 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in this game. Grayson County trails by 1. Narvaez on the right side for the Lady Cougars. Man-to-man defense here for Butler County. Up top to Jones. Swings it off left side to Blanton. Lady Cougars trying to win the district championship here today. To Perkins, drives down the left side, layup, too strong. Rebounded by Wilson. That's a shot that was wide open.
Couldn't really have asked for a better look right there. Sydney just got, I don't know if she got too far or
Leach gets around contact. Jones on the inside to Wilson. She's fouled, basket's good, she's going to go to the line. That is a brutal sequence for the Lady Cougars.
I was just thinking that last possession, the Lady Cougars have done a pretty good job on on Wilson, keeping her out and stopping her from establishing that low post. But that time she got down pretty deep and put it in.
Wilson, that's her first points in the fourth quarter. This would make it a two-possession game, and she gets the lucky roll. It's 42-38, Butler County up by 4. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter of play. Jones angles back towards the near side as she crosses the timeline. Grayson trails by 4 points. Jones down the right side. Euro step, going to be called for a walk. 1:40 now and counting. This will be very interesting. Do you start fouling immediately? Butler County not a good free throw shooting team. Moore is somebody who I know really struggles, 43.8%. Do you play your numbers? Jump pass. Skaggs into Wilson, layup, good.
That's exactly what you can't do right there, Sam. You can't let them get free and get an easy lay-in. That's a big one right there.
44-38. Butler County leads by 6. Jones in between the circles. Down the left side, Jones bounce pass to Narvaez over top of Wilson. The basket's good for Ella Narvaez. Her first points of the game.
I think right here is where you got to foul.
44-40. 1 minute left and timeout Butler County with 1:02 left. It'll just be a 30-second timeout. It is 44-40. Butler County leads Grayson County.
A really good job by Coach Belcher that right there. She had to have a clock in her head. She had to be counting that off, knowing how many seconds they had left. Just a good job of coaching by her right there, calling the timeout.
As far as timeout situations, both teams have 3. They're all fulls. Possession arrow in favor of Grayson County. Butler County leads 44-40. Butler County trying to win the district championship. Their second in 3 years. Grayson County trying to win their first one since 2021 and only their second since winning the region in 2017.
Right now in that timeout, you got to be talking about who do you want to foul. Leach has missed a couple from the free throw line. Moore, I know you said she wasn't a good free throw shooter.
Leach is 46.9%. Moore is 43.8%. But you still have fouls to give. 1 minute left. It's a 4-point game. Willoughby up the far side. Outlet pass to Moore. She catches it on the inside. Skaggs spins, misses the layup. Rebound tapped off to Willoughby. Grayson County's got a foul now.
Yeah.
They give it to Leach up top. Crossing it to Moore on the right side. 45 seconds and counting. Lady Cougars are trying to foul, and then the foul comes. It's called on Bree Jones. That's just her third.
It's always, not in this game, Sam, but it's always been funny to me that of all the tic-tacky fouls that refs will call, when you know the team is trying to foul, they'll let it play.
44-40. They give it in. That's the one you want to foul to Moore. They give it to Leach. They're not going to foul. Leach up top. They give it to Moore now with 34 seconds and counting. 30 seconds and counting. Leach weaves through. They're trying to foul. There comes the foul with 29 seconds.
Bree just took her arm off, and they let her get by with it.
That is her fourth. Leach will go to the line to shoot 2. 1 of 2 today. She is a 46.9% free throw shooter on the season.
Got to box out right here. No time that you can allow somebody to get in, either Skaggs or Wilson there on the line to slip in and get a rebound.
First one, no good, short.
I don't know if that, on Leach, I don't know if that's her legs, if she's not taking enough, because she's hit the front of the rim several times there. Usually think that it's legs this late in the game, but she did that a few times earlier in the game as well.
Second chance. No good. Misses them both. Rebound tapped off, and it's a loose ball. Jump ball. Arrow to Grayson.
Sam, we talked about it.
That's huge.
That is huge right now.
And if you're Grayson County, you've got to remember that if you're in a scenario like that, you have 3 timeouts.
Yep, exactly.
25.1 on the clock. It's 44-40. Grayson County trails by 4 here in the 12th District Championship. You do not need a 3 yet. Van Meter down the left side, high off the glass. It's good for Sutton Van Meter. 2-point game, 44-42, 17.5 on the clock. We have a timeout on the floor taken by Mike McClintock. We'll take it with him. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Everybody get ready, time to start a new day. Let's hit the ground running in a healthy way. Take a first at the fitness, even if it's just a little. Soon you'll be feeling just as fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle on a July night. A walk around town will make you feel alright. Take a at the fitness, even if it's just a little. Soon you'll be feeling just as fit as a fiddle.
Community Health Partners want you to be as fit as a fiddle.
Hi, this is Leanne Womack. I fell in love with country music as a child listening to my dad spin records at a radio station. I always dreamed of hearing my own songs on the radio. I set a goal and achieved it. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. Never let anyone tell you it's impossible. So if you have the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance.
This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
17.5 seconds left in the game. Grayson County trails Butler County 44-42. The Lady Bears have the ball.
You got to go for a quick steal right here, and then you got to foul whoever they're able to get it into. And Coach Belcher, you got to be laying out who you want to get the ball.
They give it into Wilson with 16 seconds and counting. Wilson then hands it off to Leach. Leach loops it off to Skaggs, who bobbles and walks with it. It is a walk. Grayson County gets the ball back. 10.9 seconds on the clock. It is 44-42. The Lady Cougars will have a chance to go for the win, or the tie and send us into overtime. They'll give it in the backcourt to Van Meter with 10 seconds left in the game. They trail by 2, and a timeout is going to be taken by Mike McClintock with 7.6 seconds left on the clock. Grayson County has one timeout remaining after this. They also do not have the arrow. 44-42, the Lady Cougars will have the ball, 7.6 on the clock. Steven, what are you drawing up?
I think your first instinct goes that you're going to try to draw something up for Sydney. But if I'm thinking that, Coach Belcher and the team down on the other end is thinking that as well. Breeze hit a couple threes. Sutton's hit a couple threes. When you're at home, you think you go for the win. Or when you're on the road, you think you go for the win. When you're at home, you go for the tie and try to force overtime. I haven't seen a big enough sample out of Coach Mack to see which way he's going to pick this way in this situation.
What do you do?
I go for a bucket down underneath and try to draw a foul and get an and one.
7.6 on the clock. Probably go with about 4. And then hopefully have a shot at a rebound put back. It'll be Perkins, Van Meter, Jones, Blanton, Narvaez on the floor for Grayson County. 7.6 seconds left. 44-42, Butler County leads by 2. Perkins gets the ball into Jones, and then it rolls back. They don't get a clean read on it. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They get a screen. Jones throws it up at the buzzer. It's no good. And that is a foul called on the play. They call a foul. They call a foul. Bree Jones will go to the line, and that should be a technical foul on Butler County, whose student section rushed the floor.
Wow.
Bree Jones will have 2 free throws. If she needs to make both, they're going to talk it over now.
I was watching the flight of the ball and wasn't watching Bree.
They're going to talk and put some time back on the clock. 0.5 on the clock. Bree Jones has 2 free throws left. If she makes them both, we'll head into overtime. If she misses one, Butler County will win the district championship. The 8th grader misses the first. Mike McClintock calls timeout. And you got to, because you got to try and draw up a miss. But with 0.5, Stephen, it is a tap.
Yeah, you probably right now you should get Lindsay or Kennedy Green in the game, because she's going to be your best jumper to be able to get back up there and tip it in. Your heart goes out to Bree right now. As great as she's played this year, that's the one that's going to haunt her for a long time. And you hope that in her mind that doesn't define her 8th grade season.
44-42. Butler County leads. One more coming for Bree Jones. You can see it on her face right now.
Yep.
you probably practice plays like this.
0.5. Do you have time to catch and shoot?
No.
You know?
Physics says no.
Okay.
I think it's 0.6 that you need to do that.
0.6.
But here's the one thing that Grayson County does have an advantage is it is a hometown clock.
It's what?
It's a hometown clock.
Right, yeah.
And now Lexi Belcher wants a timeout. Going to make Bree Jones think about it a little bit more. Again, it is 44-42. Grayson County trails by 2. Bree Jones just drove in and was fouled. She missed her first free throw. She needed to make both. That would have sent the game into overtime. Now Grayson County's going to have to draw a play up. That would be a miss and a tip. Or miss and a foul. Do it again.
Clock
starts
when someone touches it, not when it hits the rim.
When it hits the rim. Well, no, you're right. When it would go through the net or when it would be touched.
Yeah. And the problem is right here, as many times as Bree has practiced, it's hard to miss on purpose because you're probably either going to try to hit it right off the front or back iron it and let it come back out.
Jones throws it off the glass, and it's no good, and that'll do it. Butler County wins the 12th District Championship by a final score of 44-42. The Lady Cougars will be the district runner-up moving into next week's 12th District Tournament. Again, your final score, Butler County 44, Grayson County 42. It's Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County Cougar basketball has been brought to you in part by Future Designs Building Materials, Midway Pharmacy, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Grayson County Schools, and by Scotty's. Now get set for the 5th quarter show, coming up next on K105.
Being blind doesn't always look how others may think. Stargardt disease was supposed to define me.
Retinitis pigmentosa aimed to overwhelm my family.
It tried to cut me down.
A blinding eye disease attempted to force me away from doing what I was born to do.
But it cannot stop me. I have the tools.
I will keep moving forward.
Pushing past the limits of this disability.
I know where to find support and where I can be seen.
Great vision doesn't require great sight. Innovative research, educational resources, supportive community. The Foundation Fighting Blindness is leading the charge in finding treatments and cures for blinding diseases. Make your impact today. Donate now at fightingblindness.org. A public service message from the Foundation Fighting Blindness.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Kyle writes, I've been using Future Designs for years, and I've never been disappointed. They're the best in the business. Thanks for letting us know, Kyle. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember,
Your feel better starts here.
at Midway Pharmacy.
This is the 5th quarter show on K105, featuring a post-game conversation with Coach and a look back on tonight's contest. The 5th quarter show is brought to you in part by Future Designs Building Materials, Midway Pharmacy, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Grayson County Schools, and by Scotty's. And now the 5th quarter show on K105.
The Lady Cougars fall in a heartbreaker, 44-42. We're going to turn it over to public address announcer Brian Payton for the awards ceremony now. If the Butler County Band will be quiet, we will at least. Butler County fans are telling them to be quiet. Here we go. We'll turn it over.
From Wrightsville Trinity, Sarah Payne and Kinsey McDowell. From Edison County, Carrie Ann Williams and Shelby Sowers. From Butler County, Ava Wilson and Taylor Leach. And from Grayson County, Bree Jones and Sydney Perkins. Thank you, ladies.
This is the award ceremony here at the 12th District Girls Basketball Tournament.
From Wrightsville Trinity, Sarah Payne, Emily McDaniel. From Edison County, Jenna Cook, Julie Norris. From Grayson County, Bree Jones, Sydney Perkins, Sutton Van Meter. And from Butler County, Taylor Leach, Anne Marie Skaggs, Parker Willoughby, and Ava Wilson. Congratulations, ladies. And this year's 2024 12th District Girls runner-up goes to the Grayson County Lady Cougars. And the 2024 12th District Girls Championship goes to the Butler County Lady Bears.
That's the award ceremony for the 12th District Tournament. Grayson County falls in the championship here today by a final score of 44-42. A heartbreaker for this Lady Cougar team. Coming up on our fifth quarter show, we will run down the scoring from this game, some scores from around the region, and we'll talk to Coach Mack after he talks to what has to be a heartbroken Lady Cougar team. Lady Cougars had a shot, and you got a feel right now for Bree Jones. Jones was fouled with half a second on the clock, had 2 free throws for a chance to hit them both and send the game into overtime. She missed the first and then intentionally missed the second, and the Lady Cougars couldn't end up doing anything with it. Again, your final score here today, Butler County wins the 12th District Championship by a final score of 44-42. More in the fifth quarter show after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Every child deserves the best teachers, facilities, and academic programs to set them up for success both now and in the future. At Milton Hershey School in Hershey, Pennsylvania, we make that a reality for children from qualifying families who are looking for greater opportunities. Milton Hershey School enrolls students from pre-K through 12th grade from across the United States to live and learn on a beautiful state-of-the-art campus with all costs covered. Students who are accepted to Milton Hershey School have access to a top-tier education, along with healthcare, meals, housing, and fully funded career pathways to pursue whatever they're passionate about, from performing arts to internships to coding. Students can even accrue up to $95,000 to continue their education after high school, thanks to the generosity of chocolatier Milton Hershey and his wife, Catherine. Are you looking to set your child up for success or know a child who could benefit from Milton Hershey School? Learn more at mhskids.org/admissions.
From preschool to prepared, from ready to grow to ready to do, where new becomes normal and me becomes we, as each adventure builds resilience and flexibility, and teamwork, communication, problem solving, and responsibility give way to achievement in the classroom, on the field, and in the spotlight. Achievements measured in inches lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential meets purpose.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Come back here to Grayson County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars fall to Butler County today by a final score of 44-42. Looking ahead at what is to come for Grayson County, they will play again on Monday or Tuesday. That draw will happen on Saturday morning. They know that they will face Owensboro Catholic, Breckenridge County, or they will face Muhlenberg County. So that game will happen either Monday or Tuesday. Butler County on the other side, they'll face either McLean County, they will face the potential of Owensboro, or they will play Meade County either Monday or Tuesday. We can guarantee that if the Lady Cougars play on Monday, the Butler County would play on Tuesday, and then if roles were reversed, you can flip sides there as well. So again, the draw will be Saturday morning, I think at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. We will have that for you on, we won't have the actual draw, but we'll have the results of the draw on our social media channels. You can follow the K105 Sports Twitter, or you can follow or K105 on Facebook. We'll be sure to have that for you. And, of course, we will have the live stream of that game as well. In fact, as I'm saying that, big news for us as well is for the first time ever, we're going to be allowed to bring you video coverage of that game either Monday or Tuesday. Again, video coverage of the third region tournament for the first time ever. We'll be able to bring that to you. So we're really excited about doing that, and that'll be either Monday or Tuesday. The Cougars will face Owensboro Catholic, Breckenridge County, or Muhlenberg County. Again, they will face one of those three teams, as Butler County has won the district championship here today by the final score of 44-42. The other scores, Owensboro Catholic, as we mentioned, is a district champion. They defeated Owensboro by 1 in overtime today, 73-72, in what was an absolute classic there at Apollo High School. Ohio County in boys basketball won the 10th district championship, 85-57 over Muhlenberg County. So Ohio County is the first district champion out of the in the 3rd region boys, Butler County will face Edmonson County here tomorrow in the 12th. You got Meade Breck, and then it is Owensboro Catholic and Davis County as well, or some of the other district championships tomorrow. Cougars lost a heartbreaker to Edmonson County on Tuesday here at the Cougar Den. The Meade County lost to Breck in their district championship. That was the 11th district. It was a close game there as well. The final score of it was officially, 46-42. I knew it was very similar to our final score. Breck defeated Meade in Brandenburg, so the Lady Tigers win the 11th district championship there. Grayson County falls today in an absolute heartbreaker to Butler County by a final score of 44-42. More comes up here on the 5th quarter show. In fact, it looks like we're going to talk to Coach Mack after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
They are our cuddlers and coworkers, purr machines and love bugs, and constant companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life so much better. When we face unexpected challenges in life, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people who love their pets, and the pets who love their people, ensuring these families stay exactly where they belong, together. And you have something to offer. With an open heart and mind, there is nothing you can't do. There's no gesture too small or too big when it comes to helping. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. You can help keep pets and people together. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Everybody get ready, time to start a new day. Let's hit the ground running in a healthy way. Take a first step to fitness, even if it's just a little. Soon you'll be feeling just as fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle on a July night. Walk around town will make you feel alright. Take the first step to fitness, even if it's just a little. Soon you'll be feeling just as fit as a fiddle.
Community Health Partners want you to be as fit as a fiddle. Hey, it's MB and the In the Know gang. On today's show, we celebrated Leap Day. Senator McConnell will step down from his leadership position next year. A Millwood man arrested on sex abuse charges. The animal shelter break-in suspect is arrested. A woman escapes a flipped, submerged vehicle. Social media legislation. And wrestling tickets up for grabs with the water cooler question. Have a great Thursday. Looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. We'll see you then. Don't be stupid. Get in the know. Weekday mornings at 9 on Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose, and the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars have fallen today in the district championship to Butler County 44-42. We're joined now by Coach Mack. Coach, you have to have a pretty heartbroken locker room in there. What was your message?
I just told them, they played hard, and the girls played hard. Coach A and Coach Jones, coached hard, and we, I hate it for the girls, especially the seniors. Being on our home floor and a chance to win a district, but it just wasn't in the cards tonight. They just Butler played hard and probably outcoached me, so we got to do, we'll just have to get ready for our next game, which will be in Owensboro next week at the region, and maybe try to do something special up there.
Bree, in that moment, I I know she will probably be, knowing her, she'll replay that first free throw for the rest of her life, probably. How do you have to handle a moment like that as a coach? Because Bree has had an unbelievable 8th grade season. I think probably better than you could have hoped for. And she has as bright of a future as any, and I can say not only just in this district, but in this region.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How do you converse with her in a moment like that?
Well, it's tough, like you said. You try to tell them to forget it, but, she'll remember it. And, that's a tough spot for even no matter what grade you're in, no matter what level you're in. That's a tough spot to be in when there's 0.5 seconds to go and you got a chance to tie. But I mean, I'm not going to let that. As long as I'm around her, I'm not going to let that one shot define her career.
Nor should it.
No, it should not at all. And I mean, she works hard. She stays after and works. She works on her own. I hate it for her, and like I said, I hate it for the team, and I know it's hurting Bree hard, but God love her. I mean, she played her butt off, and I'm proud to be her coach this year.
I thought Sutton gave you some really good minutes today. She came away with 14 points, hit a couple of really big shots, perfect from the free throw line as well. I'm not by no means saying that she's had a quiet season because she's been consistently with you, but next year you're really going to rely on her to score once Sid and Allie graduate.
She will. She'll be okay. Sutton will come, but she'll be fine, just like she played tonight. We just probably have to get more consistency out of her every game in and game out as far as scoring goes.
Your defense today, I thought, you hold a team to 44 points. That's a good team, Butler County. What did you think of the defense as a whole?
We had a lot of breakdowns. We let Wilson remember before the game I told you, we got to keep Wilson in check, Leach in check, and Skaggs. I don't know what Skaggs, or not Skaggs, yeah, Skaggs.
Four.
We kept her in check. We kept Leach under her average. So, the Wilson girl just took advantage of us, and we didn't do a very good job. We didn't hit very many shots in the paint, Sam, at all, except for a guard penetrating maybe, and that hurt us a lot. But it's tough for Sydney and Allie. It's tough for all of them. I'm going to miss Sid and Allie next year. I hope they. This one game is not going to change my ways that I feel about anybody in our program. I'm just feel privileged and honored to be their head coach. How long that lasts, we don't know, but we'll see.
I had two more for you really quick. First one is you think of these younger players like Sutton, like Bree, your players that are returning. How can this be a good thing? Well,
if they want to get it off their memory, they could win one next year. There's a lot of girls coming. We got Bowman and Spain Howard on the bench, Torrance and Brown and
Hannah.
And Hannah, injured and everything. We've got there's a lot of potential here for the next few years. Whether it's me or somebody else, they've got a good group.
You will find out on Saturday officially who you play, but I can tell you'll either be Owensboro Catholic, it'll be Breckenridge County, or it'll be Muhlenberg County. Those are the district champions. It'll be Monday or Tuesday. How do you take these next couple of days to prepare? Because all three of those bring very different challenges. Muhlenberg, I guess you saw two of those three. Catholic is Catholic.
Catholic, yeah.
I don't think anything else really needs to be said about them with that. But how do you take these next couple of days to?
Well, tomorrow we're bringing them in just to kind of keep their legs going. Saturday we're giving them off. Sunday we'll come in and we're going to have a big family get together after practice and get ready to go. Whether it's if we play on Tuesday, we'll have a regular practice on Monday, and if it's Monday, we got to go up there ready to play.
Coach, I appreciate it. We will see you either Monday or Tuesday. Luckily, we're able to bring these hoodlums with us, and we can video stream. Hopefully,
great.
It's a long run.
That's great, Sam. I appreciate it.
That's Coach Mack. More comes up on the Fifth Quarter Show after this.
Living on the lake is a luxury. Lake homeowners have been supplementing their properties with the best quality rock, stone, and asphalt products from Scotty's Contracting and Stone for years. Scotty's Quarry has been serving our lake customers with cleaner, underground mined, pure limestone for driveways, landscaping, and construction projects. Our crushed stone products can also be used to assist in erosion control near waterways. If you live on the lake, contact Scotty's Contracting and Stone for an estimate on high-quality products and service at 270-259-5696.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Your health is important to you, so when you find yourself face-to-face with sickness, your main concern is simply how to feel better. Well, rest assured, your feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. It begins the moment you walk through our doors, where you're greeted by our friendly, knowledgeable staff, and continues on with special services like free delivery. So whether your goal is to maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember,
Your feel better starts here
at Midway Pharmacy.
Your choice of lifestyle directly affects your health. And while there are many complex factors surrounding your lifestyle, sometimes the simple truth is that you just need to feel better. Well, rest assured, your feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know you and your lifestyle, so we can provide sound advice on ways to improve your overall health. So whether your goal is to maintain a healthy lifestyle or overcome that untimely sickness, remember,
Your feel better starts here
at Midway Pharmacy.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Butler County Lady Bears have defeated the Grayson County Lady Cougars 44-42 today in the 12th District Championship. Lady Cougars are the runners-up. They will play on either Monday or Tuesday against Muhlenberg, Owensboro Catholic, or Breck. We'll find out on Saturday morning what team that will be. Butler on the other side, they will face either McLean, Owensboro, or Meade County. As you can see, I'm not sure if we necessarily have a camera that picks up on it, but now on the opposite side of the floor, Bree Jones and Mr. Spirit are talking. Yes, it does pick up if you're watching on K105 Digital Productions. You know, Bree missed the free throw there, but she has so much to be proud of. She has had not only an unbelievable season, but she has such a bright future. And like Coach Mack says, a missed free throw in a moment like that is not going to define the career that she's going to have or the season that she has had, because she has been fantastic. And I know I can speak for many of you watching at home on how proud we are of her, on the future that she has and the future that is still to come for her. For the scoring for this game, 20 for Ava Wilson to lead the way, 9 for Taylor Leach, 5 for Bailey Moore, 4 each for Anne-Marie Skaggs, for Parker Willoughby, and 2 for Addison Miller. For Grayson, 14 for Sutton Van Meter, 11 for Bree Jones, 10 for Sydney Perkins, 3 for Kennedy Green, and 2 each for Isabel Blanton and for Ella Narvaez. Again, we invite you to join us either Monday or Tuesday of next week as the Lady Cougars will take on, in the third region tournament, one of those 3 teams that we have talked about. It'll either be Muhlenberg County, it'll be Breckenridge County, or it'll be Owensboro Catholic. It'll be Monday or Tuesday. Best part about that, again, you will be able to watch the game via K105 Digital Productions. The region has never allowed that, but for the first time this year, they have finally done that. So make sure you subscribe to the K105 YouTube channel. You'll get notified. Again, we have the ability to watch the game this year. So thanks to the region for finally coming to their senses and realizing that it is an asset and not having an impact on attendance or anything. We've had massive streaming numbers the past couple of days, and we've had massive crowds in here. The argument for that is completely just unfounded, so I'm glad that they finally are going to let us do that. So again, we invite you to join us either Monday or Tuesday. We'll find out on Saturday where that'll be. That'll wrap up our coverage here today. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work, but first off, we have to give a massive shout-out to London and Kinley Jones for helping run our main camera today. We had a crew member back off at the last second, and London and Kinley came out to help us. Huge shout-out to them. They deserve many props. Congratulations to their thank you, and congrats to them for doing a really good job at helping us out. And then to our other crew members, yeah, they were here too. No, I'm kidding. Eli Smith was running your floor camera, and Trey Cook was your director. So again, we'll be back either Monday or Tuesday. We'll find that out on Saturday. So until then, on a night where the Lady Cougars fall 44-42, and finishes the 12th District runner-up for Stephen Smith. This is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.
The Fifth Quarter Show has been brought to you in part by Future Designs Building Materials, Midway Pharmacy, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Grayson County Schools, and by Scotty's. Cougar Basketball is a production of Heritage Media of Kentucky Incorporated. Any unauthorized use without express written consent is prohibited. Follow us across all of our channels and on Twitter at K105 Sports.